Hey, Jack Squad, how everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope you're making it happen for yourself. This is Friday Eve, and before I get started, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, do all that stuff. My social media information is down in the description box, as well as my Cash App, email, all that stuff, right? So anyway, y'all, I ain't got no subs today because I forgot. But we're going to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, I don't know if y'all watch that, but y'all know I watch all realities. And this is like my favorite one after Atlanta. Yeah, because it's a bunch of black girls, right? Even though I watch all of the Housewives, I know I watch all of the Housewives. Love it. Why? Because it's drama filled, and I don't have no drama at home, so I watch it on TV. Now, let me see. You know what I do? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I might have myself. I think I jotted them down. So anyway, y'all, while y'all waiting, don't forget to like. I need y'all to hit the like. So I'm going to try to remember to say that periodically. I need y'all to hit the like, okay? And guys, thanks for, I said, what should I talk about when I go live? And you guys gave me a lot of suggestions. Thank you for that. So maybe I didn't jot it down. Oh, here go. Okay. But I stay woke. I just figured out what that was. I was trying to read it another kind of way. But I stay woke. But I stay woke. Okay? But I stay woke. That is my sub today because I didn't write it down. Okay? But anyway, we're going to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac, right? For y'all that don't know, these are some black women. I think Potomac is somewhere around D.C., in the D.C. area, right? And these ladies are messy. Now, they actually, the reason why my girl Monique was on there, this was another black girl, she was on there last season, and they harassed the shit out of her so bad, so she had to leave because she had gotten into a fight, right? And so I don't know why, because all the other ones they fight, but there's different rules for black women, right? So anyway, there's Gizelle and Robin. They call them the green-eyed bandits. They're light-skinned pretty girls, and they're sort of like the mean girls, sort of like Evelyn and what's the other girl? Shani. They're the mean girls, and a lot of times the women get on there and want to be their friends. Why? I don't know. Because they can't be friends to nobody. And so what Gizelle does, Gizelle is the wife or the ex-wife of Jamal Bryant, Pastor Jamal Bryant. And they had I'm going to say it was a fake storyline last year. I guess he was trying to help her out. But it was obvious they wasn't together. It was obvious. You could tell when people love each other and together, right? Well, anyway, Gizelle was married to him. Robin is married to, well, she's not married. So let me tell you about Robin. Robin was married to an NBA player, Juan Dixon. I forgot who he played for. She fucked up all the money, lost all their money, they was poor. They divorced, but they stayed together in the house. And they still together. He did propose to her last season. We have yet to see if they're going to get married, right? I got some comments on that, but I'm going to wait for that. But we'll wait to see if they're going to get married. Then we got Candace. Candace's mom. Candace is married to a white guy. He's a nice-looking white guy. She's married to him. And then who else we got? We got Wendy Osefo. So this is what I'm going to be mainly talking about today, Wendy Osefo. Wendy is a commentator, I want to say for CNN or I don't know who she is, but she's a professor as well. But this season, they're trying to say she's turned into somebody else. She's more sexual. I don't see anything wrong with a woman being sexy. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with changing yourself and evolving. I don't see shit wrong with that. And then we have a new girl, Mia, which is Karen's friend. Now, Karen is the grand dame. That's what she says. Karen and Gizelle were friends. They're not friends, and they have an ongoing battle right now as we speak. And then she brought on, like I said, this season, Mia. We also have, I forgot, Ashley. Ashley is a very young woman who's married to a very older white man, and they just had 2 babies back to back. I don't know how he put them babies out, but she just had 2 babies, right? And he cheats all the time. So I told y'all all the players, I think. But what we're mainly going to be talking about today is Gizelle and Robin. So they got Monique out with the bullshit and antagonized her until her and Candace got into an altercation. She beat Candace up, right? And wasn't really nothing that, but okay, so Bravo, anyway, she's gone, right? She's gone. And so she had a dramatic reunion last season, and she's gone, and she got a good husband, and he loved her and her kids, and boom, she's gone. But everybody is not cut for reality TV, and what happens a lot of times is people try to fit in, and they fit in with the wrong motherfuckers, and then people turn on them, right? So they're on a trip. This week's episode, they're on a trip. All the ladies are on a trip, and then Robin's friend, I think her name is Osefo. I forgot her name. She's new to it too. I don't know if she's not on the show actually, but she might be a friend of the show. Anyway, Robin ain't. It's so funny because you don't ever see Robin talk to her. And initially last week when she came on, the week before, she was supposed to be Robin's assistant. I don't believe she's Robin's assistant. I believe that's just somebody they put in there and they said, "Hey, this is gonna be your assistant," because the woman don't act assistantly, and her and Robin ain't even talking. Robin is too busy kissing Gizelle ass, right? Which is what she does. But anyway, so they're at breakfast. They're at breakfast. And last week, Giselle's raggedy ass, I still want to know what she do. Everybody does something but Gizelle. I don't know if Jamal gets some, because she has twins by Jamal and another daughter. She has 3 kids by him. And so maybe she get good child support, he take good care, I don't know. Because she don't do shit. I don't see nothing that she do besides on the show, right? At any rate, she had the nerve. Now let me set y'all up. Wendy got her body done, which is fine. If you want to do that, that's your body, do that. Right? She said she had just had a baby. Her titties were sagging. She ain't never had no butt. She wouldn't got her BBL or whatever you call them. I think that's what they call it, right? I don't give a damn. That's what you do. That's what makes you feel good about yourself. Do whatever make you feel good about yourself. Period. Right? So they're trying to shame her for doing that. And they're saying that she looks more sexy now because she did come on the show as I'm this very smart professor woman. But you can change. You can be all of the things you want to be. And I want her to, she checked them. She checked them good, but she didn't check them the way I would have checked them. Because you can be whoever you want to be in any given day. If I feel like being a thought today and I feel like looking like one, that's what the fuck I am. Because that's how I'm feeling. So Gizelle had the nerve to tell her that she was a woman of substance. Now this is a motherfucker don't do nothing, ain't got no substance, and telling you that you did have substance and now you don't. That right there would have made me fight her right there last week. But she was in shock that she said that, right? So that was told to Ashley, who was the bone carrier. And Ashley wasn't there. So when Ashley come to the, wherever they at, they somewhere. I don't know, they in a cabin, winery, I don't know, they somewhere, right? So Ashley tells her what they said, She, what's her name? Wendy tells her about what they said, and everybody told her Ashley what they said and caught her up on it, right? But Ashley is the bone carrier. And sometimes it's hard to tell where Ashley stands because she's low-key, messy, low-key, but in a concerning kind of way, right? So anyway, they're eating. And Gizelle, they're eating. And you could tell, the cameraman be good. When they were sitting down eating and they was all talking, you can see the disdain and the hate that Gizelle has for Karen, right? And I think Gizelle doesn't like any woman because she's pretty. I don't think she like anybody that she think look better than her. That's just what I think. And some women are like that, but not understanding that we're all beautiful, right? You're not the prettiest woman in the world. There's some more, right? So anyway, Gizelle, you could see the cameraman zoomed in on her face and she had a look of disgust on her face, right? So she told Robin, because last week Robin had said she feels depressed. So she told Robin, come on, let's have a meeting, because they have a podcast too. So she took Robin from the table. when they were all sitting there bonding. See, Gizelle is so messy and she's so disturbed within herself that she creates mess where she goes, right? And Robin is her hitman. But anyway, they go out there and talk about her depression, and she's telling her, don't lose your husband, start getting up in the morning and all this shit. Now, this is somebody who ain't even got a man, right? Yeah, she took her away with the pretense of helping Robin with her depression. Now, Ashley is sitting there talking about what all she done heard. She bringing gossip to the table. Regarding, so what Gizelle did last week, she talked about everybody. She had the nerve to like chastise everybody, like, who the fuck is she? And I'm trying to understand, like, why y'all sitting there letting her talk about you to your face, telling you your wrongs when she had a whole fucked up storyline last year that was a lie, right? And she ain't got nobody and she ain't got no business. How you let her tell you something? So anyway, and she asks people their business all the time, and then she doesn't tell her. See, I don't mind talking about me, but when it's time to talk about you, we need to be talking about you too, especially if we on a reality show, right? But she likes to put people's business out, and she says dangerous things. You know, we live in the world of social media. So once you say something, once you put it out there, it's out there for the world to see, it's out there for the world to comment on, it's out there for the world to do everything with, right? And so last year, the narrative was that Monique's husband, I'm trying to think, what did she say about Monique's husband? Oh. She said that Monique's baby wasn't her husband's. That's a dangerous lie. See, it's if you gossiping, but dangerous lies is a whole different thing, right? And it could have caused confusion in her household, but it caused confusion, but not in her household. It just caused confusion between the whole group. And she eventually took her anger out on Candace, because Candace got a big mouth. She a little bitty broad with a big mouth, can't fight. But anyway, they had been beefing for a couple of seasons, you know. But anyway, so now the target, and Monique told Wendy. See, Wendy was all on her coattail. She was all on her ass too last season. Monique told her, now that I'm gone, you'll be the target. Sure enough, she's the target. Now the narrative is that her husband is cheating, and he's not cheating. Her husband is cheating. And even if it's so, there's some shit you just don't put out there in the universe for it to grow. You know, you just don't do that, right? And I think they're both AKAs too, so they're sorors, right? But Gizelle has no loyalty to no one. Gizelle is an evil, snaky motherfucker, right? I never like people with green and shit eyes anyway, unless they true. Because it's just like white people with blue eyes. They look funny to me. They look scary. But anyway, and I hope I don't offend none of my subscribers. I'm just saying. Anyway, Ashley was really invested in the Wendy situation. Now, Gizelle, like I said before, is she's just a genuine earth disturber, right? Wendy checked, but after the breakfast, and they were sitting somewhere else, Wendy checked the fuck out of her. I really thought they was about to fight, and she told her, fuck these cameras. What you're not going to do is talk about my husband. See, people don't play about their husband, their kids. That's some shit you keep your mouth off of. Now, if you talk about me, fine. But my family, who ain't got shit to do with this, that's just mean. That's just mean, right? And she told her, I see you for who you are and everything everybody said about you. And the karma that you get now is what you deserve, right? And she sat there looking in shock. Now, this is the thing. She tried to act like she didn't know and she didn't mean it, and she know that it's not true that her husband's not cheating. But if you know that it's not true, why sit with people and try to stir that up? Because that's what she does. She sit with somebody like she sat with Ashley, knowing Ashley is the bone carrier. Ashley is the bone carrier, right? She goes, and then Ashley tries to do it out of concern. But you know, Ashley's husband has been cheating every season. He's been accused of cheating, liking boys, every damn thing, right? And they still together. She got her 2 boys. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. I just don't, they don't look like a couple, right? I wouldn't be surprised if after this season, after she has her boys, that's what she came for, that they don't make it, right? But anyway, you know that Ashley is the bone carrier. So you sat down and had a conversation with her on the pretense of, I know it's not true though. So you tell a big mouth motherfucker something and then say, well, I know it's not true. Knowing The first opportunity she get, she going to tell that shit. She going to talk about it, right? And what they do on these shows, I guess that's what they have to do on a reality show. They go talk about it in front of everybody. You can't talk about my business in front of everybody. My business ain't everybody's business. That's where I would get mad at, right? And then, as Wendy was checking the shit out of Gizelle, and she said, I don't care nothing about these cameras. I'll drag you, whatever she told her. I'll drag you down up and through here, right? Robin takes it upon herself. And Robin always does. I noticed this season especially. She's probably doing it last season too, but this season is kind of getting on my nerves. Every time somebody says something to Gizelle, she chime in. Like, did she tell you to do that? Like, well, why do you do that? Let her fight her own battles, right? She chimes in and gets really, really mad and really, really upset. Really, really, right? And so now the new girl, Mia is Karen's friend. Karen brought her on. And Mia appears to be a flip-flopper. Like, when they last week when they got to the cabin, wherever they at, the house, wherever they are, that's it, they're at a house, and they got 2 houses. When they got to the house, and they separated, Candace separated everybody. These people in this house, these people in this house. Now, Robin's friend came. She didn't put Robin in the house with her. They put Mia in there. I don't know if the production told them to do that. And then Robin and Gizelle sew up each other's ass. Rather, Robin sew up her ass. They in the same house. She wanted to be next to her room or something, right? Mia was next to her. So they told Mia, no, we're going to take this room. You know, she just bullied her out of her room, right? Just bullied her out of the room. And, I don't know what their deal is, right? But anyway, Robin is always up Gizelle's ass. I know that for sure. And so Mia said that she used to be an entertainer of some sort, a.k.a. stripper, right? And that's probably how she met her husband, because Mia's husband is an older gentleman, too. He might be 30 years older than her, right? And she said she wasn't a stripper. She was an entertainer. And I forgot how she put it. Sometimes she take her shirt off. I don't know. It means stripper. It means stripper. It might have been upscale, but it's still the same thing, right? It's, selling your body for money, right? And so they were talking, and the conversation still continues to come up why Wendy's dressing sexy. Like, I have no understanding why they care, first of all. If I got a new body and a big booty and got everything done, I'm going to show it too. That's what I paid for it for. I'm gonna show it too. If that makes me feel good, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't body shame people, but I don't knock you. If you want to show your body, that's your body. That don't faze me none, right? And I wonder. So Wendy's now they say she's a different person, and there is a change in her. But I wondered if she's become starstruck. Because she came to us last season as this professor with the 4 degrees. She talked about that all season. 4 degrees. She came to us as a conservative. And now you're not. Which that's okay for me. It's okay. I don't really care. But they're making a big deal out of it. Like, you're not going to tell me how to dress and why, and ask me why I got this on. Because for number one, Gizelle can't dress at all. Cannot. She wear the weirdest, funny looking shit. She cannot dress at all. So you can't tell me how I should be dressing when you can't dress at all. And I mean, she really went to her like, because, last season you look at, and now you look like this and you're concerned and we see more of your titties. So what? So the fuck what? Like, on this show, a lot of these reality shows, they don't properly check these ladies. Because if they properly checked them, they wouldn't come back with that bullshit no more, right? So anyway, I wonder now, I wrote this note to myself, if Wendy realizes what Monique was saying to her last season, because she's definitely the target. She's definitely the target, and her family is definitely the target. Even though she checked the shit out of Gizelle, checked her real good, and then gave Robin a little sprinkle of it too, right? Because Robin, you ain't had no dog in the fight. Let her fight her own battles, right? And so I wonder if Mia met her husband at the strip club. That's what I wonder. I also wonder, I don't know, I wondered it before. I ain't gonna put that out there right now about Robin. I'm just wondering if, she really goes hard for Gizelle. Like, it's kind of weird, right? But at any rate, I wonder, like, what their real deal is. Yeah. I'll save those comments for later. But Wendy texted her though, and I really thought they was about to throw hands because Wendy said, I don't give a damn about these cameras, none of this shit. I don't give a damn. And you know what I'm talking about. And looked her dead in her eye with the goddamn it, I mean it look, right? And you know when you get that goddamn it, I mean it look, anything could happen, right? And then when that was over, Wendy got up and left, came back and told her, you know, you're going to have bad karma. You having bad karma for all this where you run your mouth. Now, Ashley had to go because she had to get back to her babies. And she was in the kitchen gathering her things. And Candace came in there to fuck with her. Like, why did you do that? She told her, why did you do that? You know, made a big thing out of it. Like, you know, what I don't understand is these ladies have such, they have to film together. But they can have one little tiff and it carry on for seasons and seasons. Like, I don't know if I would waste that much energy on that shit, right? Now, Wendy, last season and until this episode, she was boring, she was different, she was conservative. You know, on the reunion, she didn't even really speak because there was nothing for her to speak about, right? So she could be making her mark in reality TV, right? Because, you know, she said now, well, she said last season she didn't want to be a professor. I don't know if she's still commentating for the CNN or whoever she's commentating for, but she wants to sell, is it candles? Like, you really becoming a reality star. You already made it. Don't go down, go up. But anyway, yeah, she's really turning into the reality star. But what I want is for her, see, there's a way to not keep the shit going, right? Because once somebody puts something out there, it will continue. You know, now everybody, all the bloggers looking for information about a husband. That man ain't cheating. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just don't believe in attacking somebody's marriage. That's serious. Like, you could break somebody up. Like the shit that Gizelle did last season could have broke Chris and Monique up. Like, you don't give a fuck? Is that because you're unhappy? Your shit ain't right? You tried to come on with a fake situation. Everybody saw through it. Put you out on blast on it. Because Jamal had a whole other girlfriend wherever he had, Baltimore, Atlanta, wherever he had a whole other girlfriend, right? So anyway, y'all, that's my take on the Real Housewives. It's 10 o'clock, but the Real Housewives of Potomac. If you ain't watched it, watch it, catch up. I don't know what season they're on. I don't know what season they're on. They've been on for a while, but you can start from. I would start from last season, so you can really see who Gizelle really is, and then you know, start on this season, right? If you ain't ever watched it. But anyway, y'all, now y'all know I done forgot who my sub is. Hold on, she had a unique name. But I stay woke. Okay? All right, y'all. I forgot to say it again. See? Y'all got to hit the like button. Hit the like button. I need y'all to hit the like button. Hit it. Hit it now. Boom. Hit it. Hit the bell. If you're new, welcome. Welcome to the Jack Squad. But I need you to hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Before you stop watching, hit the like button. Hit the like button, all right? So y'all be cool. And remember, you're the designer of your destiny. You can make whatever you want to make happen. And stay safe and wear your goddamn mask. Okay? Bye-bye.